Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Nerd Nook. My name is Justin, and this is the Baldur's Gate Honor Mode run attempt. The first of hopefully not many, but the first one we've attempted here. Last time we had uncovered Kagha, the temporary stand-in first druid of the Emerald Grove. We uncovered her secret about being a member of the Shadow Druid, so we are going to head into the Emerald Grove
Moving in.
and confront her about it. Once we're done with that, I think it's going to be on to go see about some Gale. Go see about some paladins that Karlak was.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Karlak was kind of hunting, I guess. Alright, let's see if we got an artifact for him. We do. The silver pennant? Yep, alright. There you go, Gale.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more than a fool than I thought.
Quite. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Now you got us here. I mean, I'm a bit intrigued. Go ahead and tell me it all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite, and his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, In the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
I mean, I guess if you insist.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Terrifying, isn't it? And that is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however,
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
There's nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
No, no, no. Come this far together. We'll continue together.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
All right, here we are down in the lower area of the Druid Grove, and we're gonna go in and confront Kagha. Ask her what all this Shadow Druid nonsense is about. Or at least tell her that we know.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
You sure did, but I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What? That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business. Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Here, take this letter, Roth. It'll explain everything.
What's in there? Cloakwood? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
I imagine, like, sorry, in the background, like, oh, puts his hand up
The
and then puts
choice
it
is
down.
made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
I mean, Kagha, you seem intent on forcing me to take your life. So be it.
Oh, then come get it.
Alright, Astarian's gonna kick things off on this combat here. I'm not a huge fan of the initiative order, but he's gonna move over and target Kagha. 24 damage to Kagha with the Gloomstalker Hunter ability. I can't think of the name of it. And a critical hit for 35 damage, bringing Kagha down to 25 hit points. Kagha's going to start things off and fire off Moonbeam. That's why I don't like the initiative order, because we were all kind of grouped up. Okay, Shadowheart's going to move off to the side here. Or sorry, Gale is going to move off to the side. Ooh, we did not long rest before this. This is going to be fun. He's gonna twin spell Chromatic Orb Thunder and fire one at Olladin and one at Kagha, missing Kagha but hitting Olladin for 10 damage. Shadowheart's next. She's gonna move away from the Moonbeam. And Shadowheart is going to try to hold person on Kagha and Olladin as well. Succeeding on both. Awesome. So pop off a heal to Gale here. And wait our turn. Bargain is at the bottom of the initiative order. Wrath with a hold person successful. Ren moves up. Okay. Vargan's going to take his turn and cast use a Divine Smite on Olladin. Missing the Divine Smite. Fantastic. He's gonna go ahead and put Valve Enmity on Olladin. Kagha is still Hunter's marked by Shadow or Astarian, so he's going to go ahead and fire off and taking Kagha down with 25 damage, and then moving up to assist Vargan by biting. Regains 6 hit points, does 8 damage, and becomes happy. He gets a +1 to attack roll, saving throws, and ability checks. Gale is up next. Gale is going to fire off a magic missile at Olladin, doing a handful of damage. And then Shadowheart is going to move away from being threatened a little bit, and she is going to use a level 1 guiding bolt, taking down Olladin, the leader. I'm assuming the leader of the Shadow Druids. considering Kagha was kind of answering to her wrath. Wild shapes into a dire raven and attempts to grand vision on Blake. However you say that name. We have a bear form joining the party, so Vargan's going to try to deal enough damage to get rid of that. Misses again. Vargan is... might toggle off the Great Weapon Master. We'll see. Ooh. Astarion is not great of a spot. So he is just going to Hunter's Mark on the bear. Ren. And fire off. Oh, doing 23 damage with a disadvantage. Alright, Gale's going to Bone Chill on Ren, doing an additional 5 damage, and Ren becomes Bone Chilled, so he cannot heal. Shadowheart. Just gonna fire off a Toll of Dead on Lost, whatever, how do you ever say that? I'm not sure. Silver's gonna retaliate with a bite. And down goes that dude. Whatever his name is. Alright, just 2 enemies remaining. Let's see if we can get a Divine Smite off on Ren. A critical miss again. Yeah, we might have to turn off the Great Weapon Master. Interesting that Astarion can get it. Oh, there we go. He missed. Looks like his Hunter's Mark was dropped, so he's gonna cast it one more time. Shadowheart, another Bone Chill on Ren. Wow, that's Gale. Shadowheart is going to step up to Ren and put off a level 2 inflict wounds. Doing 23 necrotic damage. That is awesome. Silver's gonna go attack Druid off to the side, kind of pestering our party. Pinta gets attack of opportunity for 8 damage. Successful shove against Vargan. So Vargan is going to try one more time. Step up. Our strength's only 16. That would be one reason why I need to change that. I need to fix that. Alright, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity here for Astarion. He's going to take 6 damage, but he's going to step away, fire off a shot, and do 18 damage against Ren.
No bloom.
Gale's going to step over so he can get line of sight. Oh, I think he already did. And fire off a Ray of Frost on Pinta. There we go. Doing 4 damage, but also reducing Pinta's movement speed by half. Shadowheart's going to step over and fire off a Toll of the Dead. Pinta saves. Wrath in his William form still blinds Pinta this time, so Pinta changes into a wolf. We got wolf on wolf fight here. Alright, come on, Vargan. You can't go this whole fight without doing any damage. There we go. 22 damage by Vargan.
To think Kagha had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep. Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Sorry, buddy. Alright, so the reason we wanted to take Kagha down is this item right here, the Broodmother's Revenge. So we're going to go ahead and equip that on Vargan. Does he lose does lose the aim of the Misty Step. What is our party got going on here? So we're gonna put Amulet of Misty Step on Astarion.
Have to keep going.
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
I hear you put an end, but what about your other mission? Any word on Master Halsin?
Not yet.
Please hurry, for both your sakes.
All right, back outside the Druid Grove. I went ahead and switched to Vargan, or fixed Vargan's strength to make it 17. I'm gonna drop his wisdom down, which is fine. We're going to break Astarion off the party.
Still
And
breathing.
we'll send the
Despite
party up
everything.
over here.
Someone there?
Okay, this is how we're gonna do it.
Moving. Keep a blade
Okay, we're gonna
close.
go into turn-based mode. Astarion is going to bonus action drink. Alright, Idol of Sylvanas is ours.
Go.
It seems the idol of Sylvanas has been stolen.
It does.
Choose your next move carefully.
I'm afraid I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and do guidance on this as well. Ooh. We're gonna try that again. Much better. Okay.
You certainly are convincing. The druid is letting you leave.
Alright, now that we have the Idol of Sylvanas, go on. Oh,
It seems the idol of Sylvanas has been stolen. Choose your next move carefully.
real quick.
Have to keep pushing.
Let's get close. It's deception. Give him advantage on that. Natural 20. All right.
You certainly are convincing.
Let's get going.
Whew, we got away with it. All right.
I need a quick
Well,
word.
here's Arabella, who we rescued from Kagha. Did we? I can't remember if we talked to the parents.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Sorry if this is
You
repetitive.
saved our little girl and stopped the ritual. Thank you. We are in your debt.
I hope we meet under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Okay, so we did talk to them already. Alright, so we're gonna head back up to the cave where Maul is at and get give her the Idol of Sylvanas she wanted.
Don't get too attached to that con, kids. I've got bigger plans for the city.
Where's Maul? Maul, I heard you talking.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Nope, here's the idol, it's all yours.
thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram, before I get emotional.
All right, so we get the, I believe it's the Ring of Protection. Yep. So we're gonna accept, and we're gonna equip this on Bargain, bring his AC up to 15.
Here goes nothing.
I may switch his Constitution and his Dexterity. We'll see. All right, back in the over in the Druid Grove. We are over here, kind of by where Auntie Ethel was. We're gonna go through this stone door here into Kagha's chambers. Not Kagha's, Zevor's chambers. Sorry.
I'm told the Druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Well, you see, Kagha's dead.
Truly. I'm sorry it had to come to this. But she left us with no choice. Thank you.
Us?
We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Nope. Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
All right, kill the goblin horde's leaders. We'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Okay, so for talking to him after killing Kagha, we get the Hellrider's Pride, which, when you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. So, basically, Blade Ward, I believe. That's what that is. So we're going to put those on Shadowheart. And we are going to talk to a familiar face right outside the door. And then it's off to go see some paladins, I believe.
Like the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I should speak up.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You might be if you demonstrated more honor in your dealings.
Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day. What do you want, anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
Well, I heard you might know where he is.
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Just tell me where to find the relic.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Alright, so we got a stamped handbill. Adventures wanted for perilous and profitable quests. Master Lorcan, the arcanist of Atkalta, the recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks a brave and enterprising individuals to Delph's treacherous temple and recover the storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Alright, so gotta find the Night Song. Alright, off to go find some paladins. Well, I was on my way to the paladins when I realized we have not properly dealt with these owlbears that the friends we met early on in the playthrough. Their friend or their brother was killed. Well, I guess not like actual brother, but
Stench. Dead owlbear prey.
brother in arms. So we're gonna go deal with this owlbear.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
We'll pop out our chests and roar. Oh no.
The beast returns the roar in kind.
Alright, combat has started. Astarion leading things off here. Oh shit, I didn't rest. This is gonna be interesting. 21 damage by Astarion there, followed by 18 points of damage.
The witching hour.
Gale's gonna step over to the left, cast a Ray of Frost, doing 3 damage and reducing its movement speed by half. Shadowheart's gonna step up and attempt to command halt through Owlbear, and it's saved. What you doing? Shadowheart. Ooh. Andric pisses off the other owlbear. Owlbear Cub attacks Shadowheart. Alright. Vargan. We're gonna bonus action Vow of Enmity on this owlbear and attack. There we go. 19 points of damage. Brenna takes an attack of opportunity for 15 damage and does Healing Word for 3. And it saved up her command halt. The second owlbear joins the fight, crushing flight. Shadowheart saves. Brenna is not so lucky and gets taken down by the multi-attack there. So let's focus on the one. So we'll take that one down to 4 damage. Down 4 damage. Astarion is threatened, reducing his effectiveness as a ranged entity. So he's gonna Misty Step across the battlefield here and fire off another arrow, doing a critical hit for 11 points of damage. Shadowheart in danger. She's gonna take a potion, and she's gonna do a Toll the Dead on this owlbear, doing 7 damage. Multi-attack on Vargan does 31 points of damage. Ooh. Okay, Vargan. Another Divine Smite, doing another 18 points of damage. Go ahead and Pommel Strike for a miss. Okay. Second owlbear, 33 points of damage, killing the other Novice of the Absolute. Attack of opportunity for Shadowheart. Gale or Astarion is in threatened, getting close to being threatened again. Takes a shot at the Owlbear, doing 8 damage. That's gonna take the first one down. Gale gonna use a shocking grasp, doing 4 points of lightning damage. Shadowheart really having a mess with this baby Owlbear. Is gonna go ahead and heal with preserving life. And that is going to be her turn. Okay, Vargan's going to step up. Searing Smite on the Owlbear mate. Doing 24 damage and putting, I believe it's on fire now. 1 to 6 fire damage per turn unless it saves the Constitution saving throw. So 3 more fire damage from the Searing Smite. Attack of opportunity by Gale misses. Astarion is danger close again. He is going to bonus or main action disengage and get away from the Owlbear in question. Gale's going to Ray of Frost. I think that was a bad idea. Oh no, the Searing Smite's still active. Okay.
Ready.
Shadowheart is in attack of opportunity range. She is going to just toll the dead. Saves against it. And this Owlbear Cub. I need to figure out how to save the Owlbear Cub on honor mode because I have not figured that out yet. Vargan is going to step up and just take a swing. There we go, doing 13 points of damage. And take a potion. We do have some better potions. Takes another 5 damage from the Searing Sight. This Vargan is down to 2 hit points left. Let's do a Piercing Strike. Oh, it's Piercing Strike, not a Piercing Shot. I'm not going to be using that. I like to have these organized so I know what's happening with each thing. So let's put that down there. There we go. A Hamstring Shot. No, we'll just go ahead and do a regular ranged attack with a Arrow of Ice. Doing 13 damage against the Owlbear. And we're gonna bite the mate, doing 1 point of damage and healing for 4. I know now we're threatened, but I wanted to get a little healing, even though I don't think Astarion actually needed it. We're down to cantrips, which is kind of scary. Same with this, we're not going to be using that. Alright, Shadowheart, start focusing on the cub. Attack of an opportunity by Vargan, lands for 22 hit points. Okay, Vargan. Come on, buddy. Another 11 points of damage. He's gonna take a potion of greater healing. This is probably gonna take him down. It does. Shadowheart's gonna attack of opportunity, getting 2 strike because she missed. Astarion. Missed. Okay.
Swords meet sorcery.
Alright, Gale, Ultimate Ray of Frost. 5 points of damage. Shadowheart. He's going to throw a healing potion at Vargan on the ground. It's probably not really worth it. He's going to take another minor or greater healing potion. Did he get out? No. Ooh, Astarion. Okay. But I believe that knocks Astarion out of attack of opportunity range, so he's going to move off to the side and fire off another arrow for 9 damage. Gale continuing to just to spam Ray of Frost. Critical hit, doing 13 damage, taking down the owlbear. Beautiful. Alright. And then so we'll just toll the dead on the owlbear cup for 4 points of damage, and it is frightened. And then Vargan, hopefully will finish it off. Nope. Okay. Well, then Astarion can finish it off. It's a lot closer of a fight than I'd like that to win. So we get the head of the broken sphere, which I believe we have the shaft. So yes, we do. So if we combine this with this, we get the vision of the absolute, which is a spear that does 4 to 11 damage. So 1d8 plus 3. Targets that fail dexterity saving throw deals an additional 2 to 12 piercing to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. We're gonna come over here because I believe this is a... No, that is not what I need.
Huh, I'll take that.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
All right. Just down from the owlbears, down the ramp here, you got a little chest here that's glowing. We're going to split, because hopefully Bargain is perceptive enough. He is not, so we'll take a Astarion as well. Okay.
What's that?
Astarion got the perception for us. So Vargan is going to pick up a piece of paper down here on the ground.
Just an old prayer.
And we are going to leap across. I will open up our thing and read the Cellunite prayer sheet. A prayer dedicated to Selune, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessings and share in her bounty. When you do that, this chest is no longer glowing.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous. There could be something useful in there.
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Trifling with that moon witch will only bring you trouble. Shah's guidance is clear.
We're in no position to abandon resources. I'm sure Shar will understand. 10 or higher. There we go.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
That's the idea. Alright, so there's also a potion of healing here. Scroll of detect thoughts, potion of animal speaking, and we'll grab all of this. An idol of Selune, and then a moondrop pennant. The moondrop pennant, if the wearer is below 50% hit points to us, they do not provoke attack of opportunities.
How much farther can I go?
Okay, on the road to the Paladins here, we find a cute little dog. So we're going to drink that potion of animal speaking we just found and go and chat with him.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Calm yourself. I only harm those that deserve it. Well, who's a good boy? Uh-oh. That's not gonna do it. Let's we're gonna roll inspo on this. There we go.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Well, just come on. You can travel with me if
No,
you like.
I won't leave him.
Well, here. Smell me. Follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so that's Scratch. We will see him later on. Alright, to the Paladins. All right, back at camp to rest for the evening, and we're looking pretty tired.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Press your fingers to your mouth.
Your finger traces the arc of your lips. Wetness, sweat, blood, and saliva mixed into one viscous liquid.
Oh. What you doing with that?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Explore her mind.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
Be strong. You will survive this. You'll please your queen.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
All right.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Guardian looked like. Who the hell are you?
Your salvation. And not for the first time. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
We can do it on our own.
Independent. Good. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
What do you mean you'll be back?
You'll feel better. I promise.
Whoa, what a wild dream. I hear a doggo. There he is. Scratch, get over here. Who's a good boy?
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Who's a good boy? Hi there, buddy. So Scratch is really cool. Scratch will bring you things, and you can also summon him eventually. Alright. Let us go. Here we are outside of the Paladins area that they're kind of staged up in. So we're gonna make our way there now.
That might be worth a look.
After we dig up some treasure. I may dye our equipment in my, later. We'll see. Alright, so inside this house, or this building, we will discover the Paladins of Tyr.
How about a dragon? With that one at ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Great. So, Saurian's going to step over here by the beds. Gale is going to step over here, and Shadowheart is going to stand right where she's at. Right here. And then Vargan is going to make sure he's about right here. Okay.
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you?
That's right. I'm sending you back to Avernus where you belong.
Poor Karlak. Allied with the first sap she met, who will be so quickly destroyed. Zariel will find this all terribly funny.
Man, so these guys, well, this guy, Anders, is level 5, so we need to take him down fairly quickly because he is pretty dangerous. So Astarian's going to lead things off with the Dread Ambusher, doing 25 damage, followed by another attack doing 21 damage. Friend is going to go. Missing on, looks like just a lightning arrow attack. Okay, Gale, because he's so low in damage, let's just see if level 1 will take him down. It does. Okay, so Gale is going to stay where he's at. Shadowheart. Just pull the dead. Doing 3 necrotic damage. Bargain is going to Vow of Enmity on this on Trin here, raising it to a 51%, and then he's going to strike with a
That won't work.
Divine Smite, and he misses. As you heard, our dream visitor there said that won't work. We know. Gale is held by Sorel, so Astarian is going to Hunter's Mark on Sorel, step over and fire off an arrow.
Again.
She shields, so that's going to block that. Again, we're pestered by the Dream Visitor. A top opportunity attack for Bargain, misses. I didn't see how much damage that was. Okay. Shadowheart. You step up and let's do a level 1 inflict wounds against Sorel, hopefully breaking the concentration on hold person. It does.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Well, with that,
step to it.
Gale's going to step over, fire 1 shot at Sorel there. Hopefully it'll land and take her down.
Try
it misses.
something else.
the dream visitor will get very annoying for a little while.
Where do we go from here?
Vargan is going to step up and try to attack again, doing 22 damage. We'll go ahead and not react with a Divine Smite on that. Instead, we're going to do Pommel Strike, dazing, knocking Tyrion out and doing 1 damage. Leading Surreal Vibe. Melts Acidic Arrow, misses, but does acid on Shadowheart. She attacks with her spear for 1 damage. Finally, Astarion is going to fire another arrow, doing 26 damage and taking down Surreal. Now, Anders here has the Sword of Justice. There's 2d6 plus 4 slashing, so basically almost the same as what we've currently got. But our current weapon does an additional d4 of fire damage. However, this has Tyr's Protection, which is basically Shield of Faith, which is what we have, but we can swap out Shield of Faith next level if we decide to wear that, use that sword. So we're gonna hold on for a little while to that sword. We may switch, I'm not 100% sure yet. If you guys can hear it, I'm not sure if you can. I will send the scale. We'll pick those up. I don't know if you can hear that noise. Real quick. You are not gonna live. If you can hear that noise, I'll show you what that is. So if we come outside.
I'm ready.
Now, can you get out of the acid? Thank you.
Is that blood? No, no.
Come up the stairs, and you can still hear that noise. I don't think you can hear it. Well, maybe you can. There's a soul coin on the ground. That noise is
Don't waste a step.
indicative of a soul coin being nearby. So we'll pick up the soul coin there. And then I'm going to loot this area. And then I will... Well, that actually, we're coming up on an hour now. So I think that is actually, as I'm looting this, going to do it for the episode. We'll loot this area and go let Karlach know that we took care of it, and that's how we'll wrap up this episode. So we'll see you back at camp. One thing I did want to mention is down here in this, I'm not going to be able to zoom in, but in this area down here, kind of by this blood, there's blood here, and there's a little cliff. On this cliff, if you hold down the left alt button, there is a key there you can get. And I'll show you what that key is for as we open this up. If you come down to this
That corpse smells
trap
right.
door,
Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
and on this vault door here, you can use the key to open that. So I'm going to loot this basement, and then again, we'll see you back at camp. I just wanted to show you guys that. The second thing I'll show you down here in this room, I will keep Vargan and Astarion together.
Let's get on with
We'll
it.
send you send a character onto this little wood chair here, and
Something more to this.
another one onto this stone chair. It opens up a back room. So once more, loot this back room, and then we'll see you at the camp.
This place is trapped.
All right, I'm here seeing
Thanks for
I went and
fighting off
sold a
those
bunch of
goblins.
stuff.
If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I went and sold my stuff, get some more gold, but I want to see if Damon has anything better than a scale mail of vengeance. Like a chainmail +1 would be fantastic, actually. 650 gold, done. So we're gonna put that on, raising our AC to 18. There we go. That'll make us a little bit more viable in combat. We'll sell this Oakfather's Embrace, Division of the Absolute, Amulet of Sylvanas, Moondrop Pennant, and I think that's good. We're gonna hold on to these ingots for a later use. Cool. Alright, let's leave. I'm going to head back to where we came from, so that's the Risen Road. just so I remember for next time. And then let's head to camp and give Karlach the news.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power.
Sounds like a pretty intense dream.
It was. And it seems so, not real, but not a dream either. Anyway, I told the entity to make tracks. I don't need anything else from this tadpole, thanks very much.
Well, I took care of those Paladins of Tyr for you.
You did? Wow. That was sound of you. Why'd you do it?
Well, they're agents of the devil. I was going to let them roam. I wasn't going to let them roam the area and challenge.
You're my kind of people. Wish I could have been there to watch those ignots crumble, but I'm just happy they're off my tail. Then again, facing them down might have put my tin can into overdrive. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
You have a mechanic for your heart?
Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Well, there's some tieflings in the grove. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good. What's on your mind?
No. Come on, we're heading
You know
out.
I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Gail can hang back for a little bit.
Excellent. Let's go.
Alright, we're not gonna... Okay.
What's your story?
Alright, so we found Damon.
Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
We'll keep our eye out for some armor though.
Meanwhile,
Iron
I've
then.
still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
No, thank you.
Forged from the heart.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it today for this episode. Yeah, we're gonna go explore some more before taking on the goblins. There's a few more places we need to check out before we go and face the goblin horde. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, this is Justin with the Nerd Nook. Like and subscribe so you can see when these videos go up. And if you're enjoying this, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.